more than that. Now, let me give you an idea of what you're going to study in international finance. As your professors have already elaborated, that you are going to study in international finance about international monetary system, foreign direct investment, about currency exchange. So, all these things, why do you need to know? See, if you are aspiring to be a financial officer with any multinational company, so these multinational companies or MNCs, we call them in short, these are the companies which are functional in more than one country, right? So these are the companies we see, big names. Okay, in our daily life also we see Amazon or say Walmart or our own Tatas or Aditya Birla. All these are multinational company operating in more than one country. Now they require people in all the functional areas, whether it is finance, marketing, HR, or any other area like IT operations, to have a knowledge of international background, because international market is entirely different. When you are working in your domestic market, the market is homogeneous, there are no much changes or fluctuations that you see. But when you are working in an international market, all the time there are fluctuations. Say for example, right now we are in COVID-19 situation, so all the markets, all the stock markets are going down. That means that all the companies are performing bad right now. Now, if you are dealing with any company, suppose you are here working with a multinational company over here, you're dealing with some company in US, you are a client to a US company, how this exchange would be happening, how the payment terms would be happening. Suppose there is a credit limit of 3 months for a payment, whether you're going to gain out of it or you're going to lose out of it, all these things or you're going to understand when you study international finance. So this is a subject which is very broad, very interesting. If you have a knack for understanding the global perspective, if you love reading about other countries, their currencies, their companies, their prospects in those companies, then international finance is wonderful subject for you. Further also, if you want to do an MBA in finance, there also international finance is going to help you a lot. Then coming to financial analysis and business valuation. Now this is again a very wonderful subject where you will learn about creating the valuation of a company. Now a business valuation, it's a general process of determining the economic value of a whole business or a company unit. This can be used to determine the fair values of a business for a variety of reasons. Suppose a sales value. Now you are buying or selling your company. You might have heard about Facebook buying WhatsApp. WhatsApp was not earlier the part of Facebook. Now it is a part of Facebook. So they have bought WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp has no revenue model. WhatsApp is not earning anything, right? Still, WhatsApp is being bought in billions. Facebook bought WhatsApp in billions. So how do they do the valuation of a company? Now, could you imagine what are the basis of valuation of WhatsApp when Facebook bought it? Any idea? Any guess about what created so much value for a company like WhatsApp that Facebook spent so much money in buying it? Okay, I'll tell you. So since they have no revenue model, Facebook was very much clear that they are not going to earn out of WhatsApp. So then why they paid so much money? Because of the customers acquisition, customer base that WhatsApp is having. It's highly, there's people are so much engaged on this platform today, that and customer acquisition is so high, the data acquisition is so high. Facebook wanted to have that data. So now, not only valuation is not only done in terms of money, but the kind of data which is coming in. Understand one thing, data is going to be the next money tomorrow. Like oil is very valuable asset. Oil is considered as a black gold. Similarly, data today is considered as most valuable asset in the world. Whosoever is having data, the valuation goes higher. Many of these e-commerce platform today, they are right now running in losses, including your Flipkart or whatever you are using. They are running in losses, but still their valuation is going up every day. Why? Because their customer base is increasing. So the data which they are right now, uh, the kind of data they are producing is creating a value for them. So who is going to create to understand those value? When you study the subject known as, a business valuation, you would be the people who would be valuating the other companies, who would be telling your company, okay, this company is worth buying, and you can buy it on in XYZ prices. So this is again a very interesting subject if you have a knack for numbers. Now coming to financial modeling, one of the most desired skills in today's corporate world. This is the demand of modeling. Financial modeling is increasing day by day, and this is the most sought after skill. You can go to various jobs, and it has been utilized in various sectors. May it be investment banks, right, or rating agencies. So you might have heard of credit rating agencies like CRISIL. Now they give rating to all the businesses. How do they do it? They apply financial modeling. Similarly, equity research. In equity research, buying and selling of shares. So, which share to be bought, which one you have to put on sale today. All those predictions which these equity firms they do, they based on financial modeling. Then mutual funds, financial KPOs, or maybe projects. These companies, they do the valuation of projects also. So these are and these the subject create wonderful jobs, job portfolio for you. May it be financial analyst, or financial manager, or business analyst, or market research analyst, or associate analyst, equity analyst. These are some of the most sought after portfolios, and trust me, these are the highest paid portfolios, job portfolios in the world. So once you are into equity research, or you are a financial analyst, you will be moving into one of the highest paid jobs. So these both of these subjects are wonderful. Now it's up to you. If you want to, if you have a knack for global research, global word, then you can go for financial, international finance. And if you have a knack for numbers, you can go for financial analysis and business valuation. uh, this is from my side. And now, if you have any doubt or you want to ask any question, please go ahead and ask that.
Okay, students, if you have any queries, you can ask from the chat section. You can see the chat section over there. So please don't hesitate and ask any questions if you have.
Any queries from students end? It may be related to your elective subject, or career opportunities for those selective, you can ask your queries to Aarti ma'am in the chat box.
Okay, I think we don't have any queries as of now, so I think we should proceed. Okay, so there is one question. There is one question from Sarah. Semester 6 elective subjects are related to the subjects of semester 5 elective. So no, Sarah, that is not the case. Semester 6 electives is not depend upon semester 5 elective. So semester 5 you have two options. You can select any one option of that, and that is independent of the elective of the semester 6 subjects. Okay, so any other questions from any side, anybody? Okay, so moving on further, Lakshmi Kavita ma'am is present. Lakshmi Kavita ma'am. Okay, so I think we should proceed further now. So I request our Vice Principal Vijay Gowde sir to kindly proceed with the further session. Vijay sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes sir, you are audible sir.
Good evening, all students. Now, from beginning, you are all already knowing about what are the two elective subjects in your course: international finance and financial analysis and business valuation. Uh, all your teachers, they have already explained you what is the syllabus, how the subject is appear, and what kind of results we have got in last 2 years. Because last 2 years this elective concept came in. Aarti ma'am has well explained that what about the careers from the subjects you can select. And from this, you might have come to know that both the subjects are important. There is no like which subject is better and which is least important. Both are same important. Only the thing is the scope of the subject is different, but the level of the subjects are same. And you have to, when you're selecting the subject, select it by going through the syllabus, and from that syllabus what part will be capable to me. See, in international finance there is economics and mathematics part, whereas in financial analysis and business valuation you have financial modeling, and we have financial management ka prerequisite knowledge. So we should see which is capable for me, and then according to that you should select the subjects. Careers options in both the field are available, and in both the field the same level of career options are available. Again, one more thing, Sarah has already asked that question, because last 2 days I'm already telling that there's no connectivity of, when I selected international finance in this semester, that means I have to select so and so subject in the semester 6. So there is no such kind of thing. It is independent choice. If you are selecting this semester's international finance and you want to select management control system in the next time, it is absolutely fine. But management control system is a theoretical subject, and that's why last 2 years there was less preference for financial analysis and business valuation, because again teachers were confused that this type of facility is available or not. But now we came to know that any subject which we choose in semester 5 don't have any relation with selection of semester 6. So don't have that confusion. Only you select what you can do better. Okay, so all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Vijay sir for guiding us. So Sandeep sir is present. Sandeep sir, please proceed.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Ajay. First of all, I'm very nice to see all new students. I hope they are all safe and sound at their home in this, in this trouble situation. Keep safe at your home. Keep doing something new for yourself, and it will be very helpful for you for your learning. Okay, I'm really thankful. Thanks to each and every faculty members from last 3 days. We are doing this session by session for A, B, and C division, and
Hello, I think Sandeep sir, there is some network issue with Sandeep sir. Hello, Sandeep sir.
Hello. On
Yes,
Hello.
Prathama ma'am. Yes, Prathama ma'am. We can hear you, ma'am.
Yeah, on behalf of Sandeep sir, I will propose the vote of thanks. Prior to that, we'll be circulating a Google link. Okay, that will be given by tonight, and you will have to just express your choice of the subjects. Fine. A PPT will also be shared to all the students so that it becomes easy for you to select the subject. Okay, I thank all the faculty members, our expert industry academic expert Dr. Arti ma'am, our Vice Principal Vijay sir, Sandeep sir, and all other faculty members to contribute for this presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, students. So we'll be sending you the presentation as well as the Google form link. So once you receive the Google form link, please think about the electives and everything, and then only do your choice of elective options. And thank you very much. And you students can leave from the session. Thank you very much.